This is the one where we get the achievement, right? So no passives. That's going to be hard to remember. And I would have loved an I've total just to improve my orb options because that really is just what this run is going to be about. I just need to find good orbs and lots of them. Double store is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for, to be honest. Um, Looks like we just take a very leftmost path and we should be good. I already hit a bomb, but that explains a lot. I was just wondering why the fight felt different, but yeah, no, yeah, that was the bomb. This fight is very different when I'm taking that. If that was on my goal, I would also take that, but it's not, so I'm not taking it. Absolutely not, because believe it or not, that gives me a passive. I don't want a passive. How do I handle this? Apart from that being really bad. That's just one less store, I guess. Oh, you know what? Let's screw it. Screw it. Let's just take an elite. That should just open it up, and then we can get a good shot in, which hopefully also gets a crit. Yes, and just claims like 200 damage. Just really solid stuff there. Really, really solid stuff. Nice. And oh, what? I was really hoping for a crit or a refresh there, but I guess I'll take 2 bombs. That's a very fair trade, I'd say. All right, are you ready for this? Bam! Oh wow, that actually did exactly what I wanted. Nice. Mr. Bomb. Oh, perfect. Okay, surely that just gets the kill. All right, we got through the elite fight completely unscathed. Oh, more than completely unscathed. Oh, I can't take this. That is incredible. And then we follow through with this loveliness. Yeah. Like, you can already tell just how much the deck quality we have rose the second we got the Echo. It's actually crazy just how much of a difference it makes for us. Ooh. Okay, wow. I mean, this is going quite well. Let's see what the store has to offer us. I will do not that. We'll do it later. It's not urgent. Oh, I wish. I'm not really sure about any of these orbs, to be honest. I guess I'll take an activator. It's quite decent. As long as it's lining up properly. I need to shoot the activator. Four nine. That's one of the really funny things about the activator. Its interaction with scaling the crit damage specifically. It scales due to spin originality in a pretty funny way. Alright, let's start hitting these bombs, eh? There we go. Nice. Ooh, good stuff. Oh, let's just ignore that, move on. I should not have gambled that, but it's totally fine. Assemble activator pebble. Perfect. The pebble removal? Nice. Saving me free money. That gives me more to spend later on. Activator splatter. I'd rather not do either of them, but if I had to choose, so long splatter orb. Definitely not ideal here, but let's just try and get through to these bombs, because they are what matters for this map. Yeah, good enough. I have the health to tango with right now. Let's try and get at least a little bit more cash here. Not too much more though, because I plan on losing 0 health this fight. And so I shall lose 0 health. Oh, sorry. I should be more precise. 0 more health. Honestly, I should pick up this rubble. And so I shall. Health is of little consequence. yeah, that's why we bought the rubble, because we wanted a good orb in our deck, and they're just not really on offer here. Like, yeah, the Jacob is not bad, but when you don't have damage additions with the Jacob Lantern, it becomes a lot less desirable. Let's get sliming going. I don't need to claim damage on the tree. I highly doubt I plan on killing the tree. It's pretty damn unlikely. Something cool. Cool enough for me, that's for sure. That solves that. These refreshes are not exactly doing their best to help out though. So I'll make them. Or maybe not, just get a really bad shot off. Oh, hold on, hold on. What kind of... Do you believe? Ho ho! That was a fun shot. Did it really make that much of an impact? No. That doesn't stop it being a cool shot. Let's just bounce straight onto that crit. Okay. Apparently not. Whatever. It's not like I needed the crit anyway. Oh, I missed the hit. That's fine. That's fine, because we get to do some fun stuff. Oh my god. That was miserable. Very miserable. But whatever. Let's just continue on. 33 health. The fact that I got this low is criminal, honestly. I may have been trolling a bit too hard this fight, apparently. Just not really trying as hard as I could have. But that's fine, because I just need to set myself up for later on. That's all I need to do. And if that means that I'm taking a whole bunch of damage in this first fight and it's looking mildly scary, then so be it, I guess. But no, I'm really happy with my gold situation now. I do kind of want another... I'll hold. 10 gold might matter after all. It's not going to. Yeah, okay, the Assemball's not going to do anything, but maybe the Echo can at least do something interesting to follow through. Nice, I actually did get a crit. It's actually really nice because it just sets up bomb breakpoints later down the line, and for this map you can kind of rely on that for sure. It's pretty easy to hit at least like one bomb per shot kind of thing. I say not hitting a bomb, but I get the Echo here. Oh, I did, wow. Small deck plus Echo is a match made in heaven. And if it continues down this line, I'm just going to be removing the Assemball from my deck, because we have a very good combo here. I plan on going right. Okay, I take back what I said. Welcome to the Team Blast sector. The question is, do I want Instigator? Because of course Instigator is very nice, and if I'm finding squares, I'm almost certainly going to want it. However... Activate Augmented. That's just... It's still not a very nice orb, is it? So basically it's just adding an AoE onto Rubble, potentially. I mean, that's my win condition, right? My win condition is just getting a Rubble's damage onto an AoE. Which is cool. I think I'll take it. I don't think it's going to be a bad pick, at the minimum. Oh yeah, no, this is exactly the kind of reason why I have the Activator in the deck. Because I get to shoot the Activator, and then I just follow through with the Assemball, which now actually has decent damage, because 4-8 is actually pretty good. Okay. I would have loved to get slightly more pegs hit there, but whatever. Alright, I do need to get this Instigator to level 3 pretty fast, though. Very sad, I know, but we continue on. Oh... This hurts a lot. Okay, so I will shoot... Oh wait, I don't need to shoot this. I will shoot this, get myself a whole bunch of echo damage, and then get a kill. That's what I want. I really wish this Instigator was level 3 though. It would help out a lot for ensuring the kill for my next shot. Because like, yeah, the Rubble's obviously going to get an amazing kill here. Whew, so much damage. But do I get my Echo here? The answer is I don't. So I have to deal with a 1-2 AoE, which is nowhere near as impressive, eh? Absolutely nowhere near as impressive. Very unfortunate, really. Oh well, at least this next shot is nowhere near as cool as I wanted it to be. The tough call, right? Like, because hitting the crits both extremely important, but also hitting this refresh is pretty vital. And seemingly more vitally. Yeah, this fight, they did nerf it quite a bit, but still extremely rough fight. As you can see, it's forced me to heal for basically the rest of Area 2. Especially since I'm fighting this infection boss. And I've kind of been picking up a lot of AoE to deal with my enemies, and it's not exactly the most ideal on this infection boss. Luckily, the Activate Orb into Rub Orb into Echo should be pretty decent there. Even though that is AoE damage. If you can get a crit, that would be insane because, yeah. Alright, let's, Oh, that's unfortunate. It's fine though. It's fine, we move on. That was a random fight as well. Oh, so brutal. I believe in you. So the Assemball is really nice, but unfortunately it's still completely lacking in actually dealing damage itself. Which is fine, you can get pretty far with it just being a solid thing, but I do kind of need that little bit more from it. The good news is for this map, you can upgrade and slime these big pigs, and it just really missed there, didn't it? Oh wow. Unlucky. Good news is we should be able to finish them up here. I think this Activator can get a shot next. I love Rubble, man. It gets work done. Just simply. Surely. Perfect. I just need to keep pressing that heal button. There are a few too many Area 2 fights, a bit like that one, which will just completely shred me if I am not careful. So let's be extremely careful, shall we? I can discard, shoot the Rubble, and then, oh my lord. This is the setup we want. Quite literally. I kind of wanted to shoot onto this refresh, but I see now that... I don't know, hold on. I have the line, Oh. It's good enough for me, I guess. Considering the fact that, you know, it like kind of... does that. Alright, we are in a much better spot now, aren't we? Oh, Twat. I can't believe I just spent all my cash before the store. Good news is I didn't need the remove, and I'm pretty fine not to buy any of those orbs, but... Not my greatest moment. I was meant to buy stuff. At least I didn't actually have anything I needed to buy, which arguably is... I mean, Memol's not the worst, but it's too bad. I'll go right again, sure. The store may have an Assemball piece. I should go there over doing something else. I'll skip the chest. Keep a tiny bit more cash because I just want to make sure I can buy... Actually, I should be able to just buy what I want. Should only cost like 30 gold. 120 damage, I don't believe that's fully worth it, but if I got... fully possible, sorry, but if I got a crit, I think it would have been. Wait, what is my targeting here? Well, as long as I hit all 3 bombs, it won't matter. Or 2 bombs, actually. Just 2 bombs? Oh, so close. Now, let's just shoot this. My targeting is still just as horrendous, huh? Oh, the good news is, I think I got away with it. Yep, I got away with it. Nice. Garrick Ned. Oh, he's not even right in front of me yet. Oh wow, this next shot is not impressive, huh? Oh. Wow, we really just got completely beaten up there, huh? Discard that so that we can shoot an amazing... Activate Orb, I guess. Wait, that was silly. Let's not talk about that. I forgot about the line of text on it. That's my bad. I'm pressing the heal button. I have my 30 cash, that's all I wanted. But that fight was not exactly ideal. No. I really need a damage piece for my Assemball, to be honest. Dupe and all. Unironically, isn't the Echo just worth it? Pretty sure it is. With that, I am happy to remove something from my deck. Okay, let's not actually that happy with this loadout. Yeah. It's like I need to shoot this. That's fine. The issue becomes with the next shot. And the fact that I didn't hit a crit. Yeah, really just not exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe I can stack the Assemball here. That would be nice. We'll actually shoot this though. There we go. I got the refresh. If I can get an assemble here into a rubble into an echo, that'd be great. Right, straight towards the rubble and then see. Not ideal, but you can get a crit, right? I really need some miracles here. Okay, let's get a crit now. Should bounce onto the crit. Oh, I forgot. Killing those paintings is just a really bad idea, so I kind of doomed myself, didn't I? Oh, jeez. Our damage isn't the worst, but it's just, like, very clearly nowhere near good enough. We are just dead in too many turns. Like, this rubble kind of needs to be insane. And then the echoes can follow through on it, but I kind of just didn't get that this run. I'll try once more, I think. Try once more and then I'll try another run. Don't want to do too much though. But I do feel like we could get a good lineup. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable expectation. Rubble can just do some amazing things after all. Amazing things does not include hitting a crit though. I will just shoot those. Shoot it again. It's a decent enough amount of damage that I'm fine to just do it. Really nowhere near what I was looking for. Yeah, okay. Apparently that run just wasn't it, huh? I think that this boss is definitely very hard to get through. We kind of needed to get very lucky with our activate orbs, I think. I think that was the best play we had. And they didn't really line up. We were getting them last, but last is not enough. So let's try once more. Hopefully we can get lucky this time, because this run definitely requires a fair amount of luck, and seems like I haven't yet used the right amounts. That being said, missing on the damaging pieces of the Assemball there was really unfortunate. We had a lot of pieces which I do like, but you definitely need to deal damage. And all kind of wasn't dealing damage, so I do think that the Activate Orb... Oh, there was no stunning circles. That explains a lot. I do think that the Activate Orb and the... Maybe not the Instigate Orb. And the Rub Orb and the Echo were all amazing ideas, but... Oh, I kind of trolled this side. Hold on. Let's focus down a little bit more. Actually do stuff. Well, it's an exact rerun. Whatever. Like I said, I think that if I could have found some damage pieces to be assembled, I think it would have been quite decent. As it stands, I didn't actually find the damage pieces. That doesn't mean that I can't. And so I'm kind of hoping that I kind of just find them. Because the Assemball should be able to do some pretty decent stuff this run, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, you know, it's not the most ideal thing. You'd rather find other pieces. But I can't just expect to find the summoning circles and the echoes. I kind of have to play for other things if I actually want to get it consistently. Like, sure, if I keep bashing my head into a brick wall, eventually I'll break through. But if the Assemball works, then it works. And I would love it if it worked. Nice. I think that potentially I just do this. Yeah, sure. Let's just do this. Still nothing, but just you wait for this store. It's going to be absolutely incredible. You've never seen a store quite like this one. Oh, wow. That's not a lot of sauce there. I think I'll skip on the replenish shop. I'll just, look, if I need a replenish shop later, I'll pick it up. But I don't really want to try and grab one here. May not be ideal depending on, like, if I find enough, like, summoning circle nonsense. I should just be able to, like, move past it. But also, if I do have summoning circle nonsense, then having access to refreshes certainly would be nice. Right, me. My bombs, please. So close? No, just there. Oh, I was kind of hoping I would hit the bomb down there because that would simplify this fight a lot for me, and I kind of want it simplified at this point. I failed to get off a particularly interesting shot, so I had to go through it the long way. Here we go. Tempting, but I'll pass. Nice noise. Short fuse. A fun passive for sure. If only, right? That's a bomb. Let's pick it up. Healing has definitely been something that I've needed, so yeah, let's just take a bomb. And let's start slamming in upgrades now. Probably could have done that before. We'll take whatever max HP we can get in this run. It's pretty impossible for us to collect max HP, and it's basically one of the only ways. If this is a mimic fight, I do want it to be a mimic fight, so let's at least check it out. Since I believe you can skip the mimic fight. To be clear though, I didn't think that was a mimic fight. My guessing streak continues. Although that being said, I did... No, my last mimic guess was correct. The one before that was wrong. Oh, 1-2 right, because we have neutrality. That's funny. Made the crit durable one. Cool. Just sniping those two bombs right there. Yeah, I did deserve an upgrade sector for that fight. Now let's chuck an upgrade on this because I'm actually fighting a kind of a tough boss. I do need to focus a tiny bit for this fight. 82 health is a lot. Where do I go? I think I'll start off with a shot like this. Let's just try and get some upgrades on the field because they make a very big difference, especially with the sliming A. I don't want to do that. If I do that, it's just going to get immediately stuck in the vine, and whoa! That was way better than I expected. Let's pull off this incredible shot, which actually was pretty good, pretty incredible. Boop. Perfect. Nice, we hit the bomb. Alright, our splat orbs are lining up. I made it the very correct call of upgrading the splat orb just before. So the bomb is certainly not required here. Our health is finite. And we don't need the number to be going up that much. A bit, I won't complain, but we don't need much more than a bit. Not expecting much from this shot, but if you did want to hit a bomb, that would be nice. How does this go? I see. Pop 2 vines only to fly straight into the arms of another one. Oof. These vines are putting in work, eh? 227 health. He is getting close, actually. To killing me, that is. Surely you hit a bomb, right? Oh my god, I didn't even get a kill. That's impressive. I was expecting a kill. The good news is, I got a kill there. That's really good. I'm very happy to see you a part of the Assemball. Oh, I can't take this. Okay. We have the upgrade Assemball, so I believe that we should just be... Like, the upgrade and the slime Assemball, actually. I just did exactly what I think I just did. Okay. Let's not repeat that for the Assemball. So I think I should be fine in terms of scaling against this guy. But that's not going to stop me from picking up something good if I see it. You know, I believe last time I had the upgrade sector, not the slime sector, but a summoning circle. And that was what got me my amazing scaling for that fight. And I definitely don't have access to that this time, but hopefully the slime sector does help out a lot, because I do think it should be pretty nice. Oh, you bounced straight to that crit, huh? The good news is you still managed to do a lot of upgrading, so I guess I can't complain too much. Alright. And that upgrading was just a very big deal, apparently. Yeah, I believe in you. A 5-2? No way you would ever hit a crit, right? Good stuff. Let's just claim that refresh and... Oh, slightly more damage than I would have liked, but whatever. Bam. Oh, hello. Under what circumstances should I not pick up this? Well, I don't know. It is an orb that I actually have to shoot, though. I'm not allowed to just discard it and expect rewards. I get the feeling that I'm going crazy. Surely you don't deal any damage to me, right? Sure. It's close. Okay, good. Whew. I didn't feel like taking damage, I just wasn't in the mood for it, what can I say? Oh, you. Nice, and whatever, I guess. Alright, let's get a whole bunch of bombs on the field and just try and heal off a bit. I have lost a bit of health, not too much. Oh, okay, let's try and heal off a bit. A bit more health there than I would like. Yeah, you're not going to crit. Why would you crit after all? Well, that's a rubble. I like rubbles. They're very fun. Not as fun as having cash for stores, but I'll pick up a rubble after that. Good. That should be enough. I'm yet again going to shoot this because I do want the opportunity to heal, and this map is much friendlier for getting the opportunity to heal, especially since they're down one plant here. I highly doubt that this is going to manage to get the kill, but I don't exactly expect it to. Still, this map is just amazing for getting good damage, and so it looks like I just sniped a kill. Don't mind if I do, really. Alright, and then 150, as long as I'm not getting a crit, that's a guaranteed kill. And even if I do hit a crit, apparently, it is still just a kill. Bomb upgrades just to ensure that I'm at high amounts of health throughout Area 2, but more importantly, for Area 3. Definitely a bit on the icky side because we don't actually have any AoE, so I'm going to do a shot like this, aim straight towards this bomb, and that's just going to set up my next shot. And then that's going to be an Assemball, which is definitely going to hit a crit. But I think we should just be golden. Because it's just going to be a great shot all around, and I'm not going to need to follow through much more, won't it? Yeah, well, apparently I can just see the future. Well, you know, I can just take a really good shot. One or the other. Let's just aim straight for this refresh, because the refresh is much harder to aim for, and wow, Splatter just gets the damage. That's nickel. Last time I checked, nickel was a pretty good orb, so we're definitely going to take it. And ideally, duplicate it if we get the opportunity to. Alright, we still haven't really found a piece that I would say helps us out for the Demon Wolf fight. But we potentially do just have enough stuff to deal with it anyway. I would love to spend 60 gold on removal. Yep, that's me. I want to fight. We're not fighting a health loss boss, so I just am happy to get more cash here. More cash, look at more orbs, just all around. Have a positive effect on my game plan. So I need to set up for Area 3. It looks like Area 2 is not going to try and contest me, so let's try and get through Area 3 without worrying too much about the usual nonsense that Area 3 will have. Alright, should be a good opportunity to heal as well. Just do a lovely little shot like this, which bounces straight onto that refresh. And we get some healing slimes on the board. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Absolutely shredding these enemies. We get a reassemble that is going to be extremely handy. I will not take an upgrade. I can take one upgrade. And the Echo upgrade is definitely calling to me. Plus 40 Echo is just a very good upgrade for the Echo. Nope. I don't need to see what it is. I don't want to disappoint myself with knowing that I can't get it. It should be fine. Oh, we keep getting this opposite reaction into a bomb. I like that a lot. It's actually just very handy for these fights, which aren't actually fights. Especially for this fight, because the second you make one of these a healing slime, then would you look at that? You can no longer take any damage. And thank you. Bonk, followed by a finisher. A lovely, lovely finisher, because that's what Echo does. Echo just converts your amazing damage from your previous shot and uses it to wipe the floor with all enemies. 46 gold. I'll save it to buy my amazing Assemball piece that I've got in the store right here. Wait, I'm actually one piece of the Assemball, aren't I? The odds are good. Or at least decent. Okay, thank you. Wait. Am I going insane? So 2 plus 4. So we've got the upgrading, we've got the normal damage, we've got the rather slight. Uh-huh. Pure skill. What can I say? Pure skill. Okay, let's get through the team war fight now, please. Please and thank you. No. The good news is the Assemball is fully prepped for this. So yeah, let's go Assemball. I'm so ready for this amazing shot. Bam! Look, and then you get 311 damage. Hey, not quite 311 damage, but you know what? It's a good effort because I just shoot the echo and follow through. Okay. Cool. That's a fully assembled Assemball. You know what? If I build another Assemball, okay. I'm not going to take the piece, but with what I was saying, if I get a dupe option, I might actually just dupe the Assemball. I don't know. It's really not bad at all. The new upgrades to the Assemball pieces might just be better than an Echo upgrade. It's oh my god. Ooh. This is gonna be amazing. I might lose a few orbs immediately though. But apart from that, it's gonna be incredible. Holy cow. Imagine we had a slide orb lined up next shot. That would be something else. Yeah, this fight's already over. Good. I was quite literally worried for nothing, although admittedly getting the full piece of the Assemball does help. Because especially since it was the crit piece, right? Orbs of reaction into Splat Orb should be able to seal the deal. Yeah, it should be able to. Because I then get to shoot my lovely, lovely Echo afterwards. And you did in fact do more than enough to finish up here. Yep, really lovely stuff here. Oh yeah, nothing more to upgrade, Morbidorb. It's mildly tempting, but I'm very happy with how my deck is. The fully assembled Assemball, I'll admit, does help a lot. Okay, we get a Coin Dragon, so Rub Orbs, Concentrications, Laser Orbs is also an option. What else? Let's just make sure to stack up our deck well, because a lot of these orbs are pretty decent into them, but I would definitely rather have some other tools for that fight as well. Concentrication in particular is always a fun one to pick up for Coin Dragon, isn't it? You just... Oh. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, maybe not the best idea I've ever had. But the other shot was not doing much for me anyway. Let's just get a good shot here and just echo it. Thank you. Moving sharply on. I'm pressing the button. Indeed. Okay, it kind of was good last run, but also was kind of bad. And I'm fighting Coin Dragon, and Coin Dragon is much less about... What should I do here? Okay, in a perfect world... Oh, that is a perfect world. Okay, I'm listening. So let's just consider this perfect world again. Nice. No, the Echo is more valuable for the final fight. Also, the reaction is still very valuable. Simple is still decently valuable. Okay, so in a perfect world, we remove Splat Orb and Balm. And we have activated when attack. What's better, Splat Orb or Activate Orb? I think the Activate Orb's actually good enough here that I will pick it up. And then look at where the final store is, right? Just before the Coin Dragon. You know what that means? That means we can remove the Balm from our deck. Which, like, sure, it's not exactly the most valuable upgrade. Balm is going to remove itself when I shoot it once. But it's nice to just have it fully out of the way. Do I get the bonus? I do in fact get the bonus. That's juicy, especially if you decide hitting a crit. But unfortunately, you just decide me taking a lot of health. Not ideal, but we're just about to hit a semicircle. Oh. Shotguns all the way through fighting Super Sapper would be fun, but we're not. So let's move on. Well, we still got to go the way I want. Good. Yep. Well, not exactly the funnest fight here, but we should be good. You know what? No, that's just silly. Oh, no, this is just a really fun fight. This is just a really fun fight. I love how fun that was. I'm sure the enemies do too. Oh, okay. They probably do because that shot was atrocious. Let's just call it what it was. There we go, one bomb, and I'll take it, I guess. Let's just move along. Somehow Assemball has returned. uh, you're not going to do anything, are you? Okay, but the activator is going to do even less. Oh my god, is it really going to do even less? Can you do even less than that? Oh my lord. That's truly some impressive stuff right there. Alright. Good news is hopefully this next shot gets us some good healing, eh? I imagine it's going to do decently well. At the minimum it's going to kill the units, right? That's just guaranteed, but I was hoping for a bit more health there, I'll admit. There is my lovely, lovely rubble. It was always level 3 because it's rubble. I did not shoot that particularly well, but it worked out way better than I expected. Randomly remove half your orbs. There's a lot of stuff that I can't afford to remove, so we just take the mirror and ideally we remove it. It's not actually that good having it sitting there and removing some functionality benefits from some orbs, but we may not be able to. What's better though? Splash orb or mirror orb? Mirror orb on Assemball, fine. Activate orb, eh. Echo, amazing. Balm, fine. Bravo, pretty decent. Opposite reaction, also pretty fine. Yeah. That wasn't anywhere near as bad as I expected. I can't buy a remove here, which is good because I want to buy the summoning circle. That's last time I checked, that's not a summoning circle. Oh, surely it's in the next door, right? Hear me out. Okay. There's nothing to hear. I'm picking that up. You can't stop me. I'm pretty sure that adding in more robs is just pretty ideal. I need to not click on the chest. If I click on the chest and I think about the passive, then I might pick up the passive. Because decoy orb here, decoy orb specifically doesn't do too much. Alright, so here's our mirror. It's whatever. I'm not shooting the second bomb actually because I like the sound of shooting a activate orb Assemball because it's straight onto a crit. Not straight onto a crit, but it's gonna hit a crit, right? It did not hit a crit. Alright, are you ready for this amazing rub orb shot? Okay. I approve. I approve. Thank you very much for allowing me to heal up this fight. I truly appreciate it. That's a potion ball. I should consider it much more than I'm considering it right now. Unfortunately, I kind of don't want it. I should probably pick it up. I don't want to. I refuse. I like what we got going on here. Oh, okay. This fight is nowhere near as painful as I thought it was. So let's, I really don't want to hit this refresh. Thank you. Alright, that was a perfect mediocre shot. Thank you very much there. Now we shoot this incredible shot, which gets me at least 600 damage. And when you look at that, it got at least 600 damage. And now I proceed to take an absolute beating. Oh, no beating? Amazing. I love that. I'm perfectly fine to not take beatings. Nice. I don't need a heal. That's a 4 pieces of the... How many pieces of the Assemball have I found at this point? They just keep appearing. Hey, look, I'm not really complaining since... Okay, I'm just going. If I'm spending cash to heal, perhaps I shouldn't be doing that too. Wee. Good news is, the next shot is pretty epic. You absolute twat. When I said the next shot's pretty epic, I was talking about the opposite reaction to rubble. And then I just discard the opposite reaction and shoot the activator because the activator actually makes a difference. Slight, malfunction there on my end, eh? Just a slight one. Ooh. Ooh. That's fun. Of course I'm shooting him there. You would have to pay me not to. Oh. Nice. It knows I want it deep down. You want the potion boot. Take the potion boot. I refuse. 12 HP. Fine, I'll pass. No, I'm not picking up a relic at the last second. And also I do have that achievement. So here we go, we get... Oh, those aren't any real orbs there. So the choice is mirror, but the thing is I'm kind of fine with the mirror. Bomb's just gone? Yes, bomb's just gone. I do kind of want actually the... do actually kind of want to keep it in the deck. So, do you want to get rid of the mirror? Let's just go through all of our options. Assemble, I'm pretty fine with this. Orb as a reaction, very fine with this. Echo, I think I'm happy to see another Echo. Bum, I don't care. Activate Orb, it's not ideal. It's not really that bad, I just discard it. And Rubble's also pretty. You know what? I'm actually just very fine to have this mirror in my deck. It just works. Okay, not a good map, but look at that setup. That is a very, very good setup. Let's try and do some digging. I need to not do a shot like this, that's for sure. But I need to make some good progress towards these refreshes, because this is not exactly the best map I've ever seen, but we should be able to make some very good progress. Very decent. Alright, that should be a bunch of upgrading. Good sliming as well too. This is going to leave the board very rapidly because unfortunately the map is just not really that good for Rubble right now. But I'm going to pass on this. I think it's ideal to leave it lying around a tiny bit longer. Alright, hopefully Rubble just gets like 2000 damage here or something. That'd be nice. Nowhere near the 2000 damage that I was hoping, but still pretty decent. Let's bet on the next Rubble shot, eh? I think it should be able to put in some good work. Unfortunately, the Eclop's already gone, and wow, this did not hit the refresh. That sucks. I was really hoping for that refresh, huh? Okay. I have not shot the bomb yet, that's crazy. Very big misplay on my end, but I was hoping to line it up. And I probably shouldn't have tried betting on that. Okay, let's need to switch gears, get some healing slimes on the board because I'm just taking a bit too much fire. This slap is pretty high as well, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, that slap basically just kills me. Because I don't have the bomb on the board yet, so I'm basically just dead. Yes, I would die to that shot. Okay, let's... I messed up there. I got a bit confused. I really need to shoot the bomb early on. It's very important that I shoot the bomb early on onto a good map. And even just a shot like this does count as a good map. Unfortunately, this map is also pretty horrendous, but I just need to shoot the bomb, get the healing slimes going, and hopefully when he reshuffles the map, I get a real map, because this is not a real map. This is absolutely horrendous. Completely pathetic. And I'm really hoping that the next map is real, because I need it to be. I'm just going to ignore this activator, I believe. This map can't do anything. Reshuffle it for me, thank you very much. And now, 714 versus... I think I want the Rubbles more. Let's try and do a shot like this. And this time we actually have the bombs, like the healing slimes on the board, keeping us alive, which is what I needed in the first shot. But for some reason I just didn't think about it enough, and I didn't do it then. But yeah, no, that's looking a whole lot nicer, isn't it? I believe I will be hitting a crit. No, I was not going to hit a crit, it seems. Let's do the thing. This is exactly why I wanted to keep the mirror in my deck, and exactly why I was fine with it hitting an activator. Just give me a new one that's pretty good. That's not pretty good. Let's try and build towards this refresh, try and get at least some decent enough damage. That was not decent enough damage. Plus 309. I'm not shooting plus 309. I'm not wasting that. Oh wow. This is much more like what I was hoping for. Alright, I believe I can get a crit, surely, right? It's pretty likely I can, but okay, good. Nice. My orb is still too far away here though, that's unfortunate. The activator again, the shots just aren't lining up, huh? Ugh. But yeah, no, actually shooting the bomb this fight was pretty crucial. As you can see, it's kept my life afloat much longer. That being said, still getting dangerously close. But hopefully this upcoming Assemball can do something, because it's clear that the Eclopes can't. Jesus. Oh, Eclop? No, you had to put something in the way. See. I kind of just need to do a shot like this and get 700 damage down here. S is ridiculously close. 332 damage. Oh wow, no way. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I just need summon circles then, huh? This I should have. Okay. It was literally handing me the potion boots on a silver platter. Why didn't I pick up the potion boots? I thought that what my game plan was better than what the potion boots were offering. But I think that having some more healing slimes in this fight would have been nice. Problem is the rest of the slimes aren't really achieving that much, but I guess they would have been good enough, huh? Yeah, dude. This deck was pretty good. I had some really good things going for me. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I think that the assemble's definitely very nice for the other two bosses, but maybe I don't need to focus as much on the assemble. Admittedly, the main reason why I'm picking up the assemble is just because like I'm playing experimenter and I'm playing all specific experimenter because I can't pick up passives. So surely I play for assemble, right? Um, eh, that's really quite annoying. I thought I'd be able to get this, but seems like I'm gonna have to keep trying. Well, I'll get it soon, but seems like it's evading me for much longer than I would have thought.